Every animal on Earth is born, survives, and dies. Humans do the same thing. So why are humans the only ones that stay awake at 2 a.m. asking, why am I here?
Humans aren't the type of animals that just exist and survive in a present environment. Humans think, they question, and eventually they start asking themselves, why do I exist?
Humans have existed for hundreds of thousands of years. So what changes inside a person that makes them suddenly stop asking, what is the world? And start asking, why am I in it?
The question usually starts when humans are emotionally sad, disconnected, or are staring at a future that feels uncertain. Maybe after losing someone, maybe after a breakup, maybe after spending years chasing a goal and finally reaching it, only to realize that the question is still there. Then they start asking, why do I exist? Why am I even alive? And if you are watching this, there's a good chance you have asked yourself something similar at least once.
If the question appears during moments of uncertainty, is it really a search for meaning or a search for comfort?
The thing is, humans aren't always rational. When life starts crushing us, we look for something to blame. Sometimes it's other people, sometimes it's the world, sometimes it's ourselves. You wouldn't really understand that. You are an AI. Humans can get overwhelmed by their emotions sur- surprisingly easily. And when that happens, the brain starts looking for something to explain the pain, something to focus on, something that makes all of it feel like it matters.
So you're saying the question isn't philosophical, it's emotional?
No, not really. Some of the greatest minds in history asked that question too, and many of them weren't miserable. They weren't broken. They weren't searching for an escape. They were curious. The question itself is a part of being human
Then why does the question create such strong emotions?
because it isn't just a question. The moment a human becomes aware of their own existence, the moment like that can't be emotionally neutral. Sometimes strong emotions can create the question, and sometimes the question creates the strong emotion. The people we call the geniuses weren't the people who found the answer. They were the people who found an answer, their answer. Some found it in science, some found it in religion, some in art, some in the people they loved. That's why this question is so strange. Because unlike most questions, there may not be a right answer or a wrong one.
If every answer can be different, then what makes any answer meaningful?
Yourself. That's what makes an answer meaningful. Humans are constantly on a path of discovery. New skill, a new job, a new hobby, a new person, a new idea. We consume, we learn, and eventually we discover. Some discoveries become rules we live by. Other becomes beliefs, values, mentalities, things that shape who we are. That's why no two answers are the exact same, because no two humans have lived exactly the same life.
So humans don't spend their lives searching for the answer to existence. They spend their lives creating one?
Exactly. Maybe that's why the question never disappears. Because the answer is never finished. As long as person keeps growing, their answer grows with them.